Hi guys, welcome to Saute at Site.
Like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for latest updates and recipes.
Hi guys, let's get started.
The thing is, today's recipe is about a very well-known appetizer, and the thing is, it was originated in Russia and made its way to India through France. And we Indians are really good at adding curry patala, pudina in this. We are going to be we are going to be cooking the Indianized version of this appetizer.
So we have most of the people joining in and we'll be checking at the same time. So please welcome to Saute at Site, the episode 2 of Food Fusion of our series, and today we are going to show you all how to prepare Russian cutlets. Well, this is the chicken version of the Russian cutlets, and for the vegetarians out there, you all can also try this out without the chicken, of course. So let's get started. It's quite simple, and I love making these cutlets because it's basically having a something similar to white sauce, which is my favorite. And I'll be showing you how to prepare this. So I'll be taking a pan right now and I'll heat it. So let me take you through the ingredients, guys. Well, I have boiled some chicken in some pepper water for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I've shredded them into like thread-like pieces. Basically, it needs to be thread, something like this, as you can see. In the same water, I have boiled the vegetables like cabbage, peas and carrots, and I have also added half a teaspoon of garam masala and some salt for a little bit of taste, and half a Maggi cube. And I boiled this for 15 minutes, and I've already prepared this since I didn't want to waste much time making the Russian cutlet. So my pan is almost heated and I'll proceed to add in some oil. Add generous amount of oil because you need the rest of the ingredients to be fried properly. I'll be adding some butter as well because basically Russian cutlets has been originated from Russia, and it basically means meat sautéed and vegetable sautéed with butter. So I'm just giving it a hint of butter, but that's optional. You can just try it out with oil. And now I'll be adding some cumin in this, and of course the curry leaves. I'll fry this well, and then we'll be adding in some green chilies. Now I'll be adding some chopped garlic. Now we'll fry the curry leaves, the chilies and everything really well in the butter and oil. And now we'll be adding 3 tablespoons of semolina or rava, as you call it. So we'll be roasting the semolina and rava really well. In the meanwhile, let me tell you guys, I'll be taking 1 cup of maida, all-purpose flour for this, because basically this resembles the white sauce. So I've seen many recipes online, and they actually, most of them are using potatoes, but I quite remember that whenever I should have this, I have not seen potatoes in that. So I had to really dig in and make my way out, trying to find the exact recipe to this, and I finally found it. I was really glad. So the color of the rava has changed completely. It's become like goldenish brown, as you all can see. I cannot turn this completely, but just idea. To this I will add the 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'll mix it really well.
Well, this is also known as a kebab.
Yeah, actually in India, the Russian cutlets and kebab is quite similar. So you can either make it, like in kebab shapes, or you can, make it flat like cutlets. This is almost done. Basically, all the ingredients need to be roasted really well for this. So the flour and everything has completely roasted. So it's almost done. And now to this, let me tell you guys, while I was boiling the chicken and vegetables, I kept the stock, excess stock, which I'll be using it now, and I'll add it to the pan. Now I'll proceed to add in my veggies. So vegetarians out there, you all can just add the veggies. and then I'll be adding the chicken. Oh, Aston doesn't want to even waste one chicken piece from that. If I have to tell him the same about veggies, he'll be like, what the heck are you making me eat and all this. It's a really, really simple version, and for people who like white sauce, they must try this. So as you can see, this entire mixture needs to thicken up. Now this is done and it's quite quick. As you can see, it's almost done. I'll let this cool and we'll proceed to the next step, and basically Aston will take over from here.
The thing is, I'll be heating some oil in this to deep fry the cutlets.
Well, as we said in the description that we would be, also making some tartar sauce. So while Aston is doing that, I'll be teaching you all how to make a very simple tartar sauce to go along with your chicken Russian cutlets. So well, what you would need is some mayonnaise, some chopped spring onion, and some chopped pickles, that's jalapeno pickles, and some coriander, chopped coriander. And that's it. This and basically this is known as tartar sauce, and you don't need anything much. Yes, I'm adding my mayo in the bowl. So the mayo is here. So I'll be adding spring onions and pickles first to the mayo. Some chopped coriander. And I stirred it really well. And my tartar sauce and dip is ready. Isn't that so easy?
Alright guys, so what I do is I formed balls out of it. And I'm going to dip it into the egg wash.
Now I'm going to be assisting him.
Okay, once you do that, you need to dip it into the same as well. So this is like
vermicelli, or something which you use for kheer basically. So we have actually crushed the vermicelli, and we'll be using it for the cutlets. Now Aston has dipped it in the vermicelli, and now
you just flatten it out. Like really flatten it out. You see, something like this.
Yes.
And now I'm going to deep fry them.
So let's prepare 2-3 of them and then proceed to deep fry. The next one is...
Next one is ready.
So guys, this is what it looks like. And now we'll be proceeding to fry it. I hope the oil, to check the oil, I'll just add in a piece of vermicelli.
This can be even shallow fried, but the thing is, shallow fry will take a long time, so it is better to
and it
deep
will not
fry.
give you that crispiness as well, so you need to basically deep fry this. So it's almost getting fried.
It doesn't take much time. The frying will take you around 5 to 7 minutes.
So that's why we decided to make this as a live video. See guys, it's nice and golden brown. And I'll be taking it off the pan. So guys, we have finished frying 2 of the Russian cutlets, and this is how it has turned out. We'll be frying the next ones the similar way. So guys, the chicken Russian cutlets are ready, as you all can see. And I really hope you all enjoyed watching this. Thanks for tuning in and sparing some of your time to watch us together.
I know it's a weekend, so why not start with something like this?
Please do let us know in comments. Now we're going to end the video, of course, but please do let us know in comments that what things you all would like to see or like us to improve or something like that, like to make the video more enjoyable and fun. And we'll see you all next week.
Share this video as much as possible. We need much love and support from you guys. So see you all next week soon, and with something that's vegetarian.
We are going to cook something vegetarian, so please all vegetarians do tune in, guys. All the non-vegetarians, don't be sad, and you all will be enjoying this as well. So see you next time, guys.